Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to Republican Spain, where we are continuing our push into the lowland countries, which has been going on for an age. It's 1946, and this war's looking like it is nowhere. There's no end in sight, basically. And with the Soviets looking like they're never going to declare war against the Allies, and vice versa, it's looking like it's probably never going to go this way, which is a shame. Which means it could be the end for us. I feel like they're going to defeat us one day, the Allies, through attrition. It has to end at some point. But, as we can see here, the Swedish seem to have turned to the Soviet, the communist ideals. Now, we can't obviously offer them to join our faction, because obviously I'm not the leader of the faction. And with them not involved in any wars, we can go for non-aggression pact, I guess. Yeah, they probably won't end up coming into our war. But we'll have to wait and see. Who knows what the future will bring? Probably nothing, but we'll have to wait and see. There's still a long time to come. Now, in this area, it looks as though our planes have not had a great time. I can't imagine, yeah. The Allies just have... Oh, and it looks as though they joined the Commandant. Okay, but we are making some movement here. 84, 85... more men are coming from Africa at the moment. They had a long, hard campaign in Africa, and they're now here into the Netherlands. Very different places. The Hague. Is that how you pronounce it? The Hague? I'm assuming it's pronounced The Hague, but they're coming in next to there. Amsterdam, hopefully we can make fall. Would be good to capture Amsterdam. It's gone down to 77, but I'm assuming some men have stopped attacking. 19 more men back here, just coming in. Hopefully they can use them up. Hopefully they can be an added service to the war effort. With our great general... What's your name again? Jose. Okay, Toredo. I remember, yeah, we got him ages. He was one of the first people we had. And he's still fighting strong. It's too bad your generals can't die. Then again, I don't know. How common was it for generals to die during World War II? I'm actually not sure. I don't really ever think I hear of many generals dying. I guess they kind of stayed at the back, giving orders. I guess with the technology of radios and whatnot, it probably wasn't as common for them to go onto the front line as in the past. Then again, you might think some generals might have thought it would have been a morale boosting kind of idea to do it, but then again, if they died, maybe that wouldn't have been good. I don't know. I'm sure someone in the comment section can tell me. Probably someone knows. Heavy fighters. Really, right now, we're not going to win when it comes to fighters either. The British have so many. This is what it comes down to when you play as one of the minor nations, not one of the major nations. You're kind of falling behind on a lot of things. Hopefully, in some new DLC, they'll kind of make the minor nations a bit more, not competitive, I guess, but more interesting in a way. Hopefully, I think I might as well just go for this. Let's go for that infiltration in depth. We just finished off the Air Force one. Let's finish off the men one. Now, I know not everyone's attacking. I think we might just throw everyone in, just to see if we can just push through, but it didn't seem to make much difference. No, still just 90. We'll leave it for now then. Streamlined line. Okay, what to go for next then? We're in 1946, so I guess we might as well go for night vision. Even better night vision. Still 90. Decryption advantage. So we got them there. The Netherlands here. Karsten Fulmer. Not sure if we're going to be able to break through there, but we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, there's not much else for me to do. And at least the Italians should be making an effort over here in Eastern Europe. That's kind of where all the excitement's going on right now. For the whole time, Italy's been kind of not that exciting in my personal opinion. They've not really done much to support us apart from in Africa. And even in Africa, it just keeps going back and forth, really. No real headway seems to be being made for a long time. But over here, the Italians are actually having a fun time, except for it seems to be going into a bit of... But he's going to take this city as well, which will be really good. That will trap these guys with no naval base. Perfect. These guys are going to die then. So the Greeks are going to lose their soldiers, though they do have more up here. There we go, they're now gone. Good job, Italy. I like what you're doing over there. But obviously over here in the Middle East, the Allies have made an effort. They're still pushing back. The Italians have tried a desperate effort to move men back. But will it be enough? I'm not so sure. Down here, they've basically connected the South Africa to Eastern Africa. That's really bad for us. Again, the Italians are trying to move men to get involved, but look at that. The American flags are everywhere. I think the Americans are the ones who've made a difference here. I think this actually could be the sign of the end of the new Roman Empire. The glory we had, the ideas we were going to share with the world. A new Roman Empire. It's not going to be, my friend. It's not going to be Saletta. We will not have the land we wanted. Actually, how much percentage of communism do you have? 1 second, I didn't want to go look at the air forces. 46%. I'm a little bit worried that they might fall back a little bit on that. We're getting 93 up here. I'm sure he can add a 94. He's doing a good job. You know what? I trust him at the moment. We're going to leave him so we can keep an eye on the rest of it. Bulgaria's being released. All the Italian soldiers, but they're not going to find a way through this. There's too many enemies all around. Yeah, I think, unless, like I say, unless the Soviets will join in, I think this will probably be the end. I think we made a good effort, though. For the first series, we've definitely learned a bloody hell of a lot. I can definitely take a lot of lessons from this series, especially with the beginning game. In the beginning game, I was just kind of concentrating on building factories, but I think when you know you're going to conquer a lot of stuff, you know you're going to go conquer stuff, you need to make sure that your armies are ready. You should build you should build units specifically for like police forces and stuff. That's something I've definitely learned for the future series. And like I say, in the situation we have, once we got to this point, it's actually really difficult for us to produce any more soldiers. At the beginning we were producing soldiers like so fast, but getting to this point it seems much more difficult and it takes much longer to produce men. So you can kind of see, choosing when to attack and when to join the World War is a real big thing. I think the effort we did was pretty good of what I had, but I think if I gave it another go with Spain, we could do so much better. Now knowing the things I know. But that's what happens, you live and learn. Then again, you never know, maybe we can pull off. If we can beat up here, we can stand a chance, because obviously then Europe will just be an island. We have to hope, you know, they can't invade us anyway. Unless the Italians make a mistake, I guess. If only they'll go down this way. Why don't they go down here and finish off Greece? Take Athens and stuff. That'd be a massive blow for them. Have they finally managed to... Nope. They've only got 3 men here. Where's the rest of your men? There were loads of men up here. Did they send them back down south? I think they might send them back down south to try to stop the Allies from coming here. I mean, luckily my land over here, our main kind of African territories, are basically safe. Second Brazilian Republic. Mexico, all just normal over here. Cuba. What's this one? United States. Okay, just counts as United States. Haiti. Everything's good over there. We do have our nuclear weapons as well. I guess I should really try to use them. I guess I could bomb... I could try to bomb this or something, though I'm not sure if we can. At least 75% air superiority. Yeah, I don't think... This is the thing, like, if you can't gain air superiority, you're never going to be able to drop a nuclear weapon on them. So for an enemy like Britain, that seems almost impossible to be able to do. Yeah. You can see that all of our fighters were completely destroyed. Where could we bomb then? I'm trying to think. There must be somewhere we could bomb. Yugoslavia, maybe? Drop a bomb on Yugoslavia. Maybe we send all of our stuff there. Unfulfilled imports. Okay, okay. Surpluses. It's fine now. Just trying to see if we could... If there's anything we could drop a bomb at. I guess it could kill men. I'm assuming it must kill soldiers. I'm assuming if you drop it on somewhere, it'll kill loads of the soldiers. And wow, they're really pushing here. This is pretty scary. I might have to send our men back down to Africa, but we can't afford to. Not with a situation like this. I guess if I throw all my airplanes onto the Netherlands, you could probably get enough air superiority quickly, I would suspect. Naval bombers. We have a ton of naval bombers. Am I just producing loads of those? No, we just have loads remaining just because I've not had to go through them as much. What do I want this time? We kind of got everything that I would want. Tank design, ship design, aircrafts. Heavy aircraft. Go for heavy aircraft. I guess I haven't done much with heavy aircrafts. If I decided to, we could then go for that. 91. It's always going to be around 90. Always seems to be doing okay. But yeah. The nukes. We have to get the British to give up. It's their only way. If only they'd accept my peace. Just trying to have a quick look. Has war goals? They have war goals against Sweden? Interesting. No wonder Sweden joined. Huh. Is there like something for them to attack Sweden? Why would they have claims against them unless there was something to attack them? Fortify Asia. Landward. Air defense. Influence China. Opinion. Soviet Union. Our politics. It means that they won't like them. War with Japan. Already at war with Japan. So a quick look. Indian independence. Develop New Zealand. Commonwealth ties forward. Fight the walk. Coerce Turkey. War with Italy. War with USSR. Now, have they gone for this? I'm assuming they have gone for this. Too bad we can't see what they've done. 2 coastal forts. Alexandria is owned by... Okay, so if they haven't done that, they can't do it now, because they definitely don't own Alexandria. Which means they probably won't go for war with USSR. Norwegian intervention. Swedish intervention. Okay, let's focus cancel any pre-requests. Gain puppet focus against them. So, kill Belgium. Okay. Just having a quick look through, just to make sure I have an idea of what they could go for. Because Britain obviously still has some focus tree stuff they could still go for, which could bring them to war with the Soviet Union, which is basically my only hope. But it looks like the Italians have pushed back. Definitely. Looks like the Allies have pulled back all their men. So they're going to be able to push into here, and they could push into Greece from there, which would be a great way to kind of crush them between them. Hopefully they can pull this off, because right now up here they're not doing a great job. Look at all those soldiers. Yeah, the Italians are definitely in trouble. If I could, I would help. We're still 94%. You're kidding me. They're going to push through at some point, my friends. They will push through, comrades. But yeah, I have to admit, though, if this series gets to a stalemate, I feel like at some point it's just going to get to a stalemate, or it's going to look like we're going to take a slow loss. Or maybe if we get to a point where we're just stuck in Europe and the Allies can't get to us unless with a naval invasion and we're just stopping them every time, I might have to end the series there just because though it would seem as though it's going to be a stalemate and it'd just be slow like that forever. And it's already gone pretty slow due to the fact that we're finding it difficult to push through, but they can't find a way to push us either. So yeah, that's how I'm seeing the series right now. Should probably really do up our men. Like these types of things, because I know we have engineers and stuff in our types of divisions. Yeah, we have engineers and whatnot. Okay. 95%. Oh my god. I've never seen 95% before. Yep, they've just completely abandoned it. There's an air force there. What's going on down south in Africa then? Yeah, not looking so great. Then again, if Britain could take back Alexandria, that could then get them to do the focus. Have a quick look at that again. I'll keep the speed on though. So if they go for the Alexandria one. So Mediterranean Bastion, secure Iraq. Support for Golden Square. Huh. Well, that's a tick on it. Alexandria's not owned by United Kingdom. I don't think it is. I mean, it's in Egypt, so that'd be very confusing. Embargo the USSR. Soviet Union exists in an offensive war. That is true. So this should be okay. I don't know why it has a cross on it. Huh. Al Hizb of Shaver or Golden Square. Ah, there is no Iraq. That's why. Was it Iran? I can't remember. Was it Iran or Iraq? I now can't remember which one. I don't think it was this one. No, it was definitely, I think, the other one. Definitely Iraq. Sadly, Iraq no longer exists, so maybe that's why. So maybe even if the British could do that, let's say, hopefully they've already done it. I don't know what they have and not done. So I'm hoping they've already done it. Looks like they're going to push into here. So they can just get into Turkey. Also, the Allies are now holding them off in Turkey. They don't want them to take step a foot into Turkey. And still 90... Are you kidding me? Amsterdam will never fall. How did the Germans do this? I'm sure the Germans never found it this tough. Then again, the Germans are gone. So I guess that's kind of a silly question. They did not do so well in our one. In our series, Hitler never really made it that far. It's kind of interesting that, you know, Hitler, Mussolini, they're all gone. Quite early on as well. It's ended up being us, and the Italians have kind of been the enemy, the big enemy of the Allies. Just because I managed to defeat France, and we've taken Africa. Yeah, it's really been us. Are we the baddies? I think I said this before. But yeah. Maybe we are really the baddies now. I mean, in history, if we lose, we definitely will be considered the baddies. I guess if we win, though, we could rewrite history, you know. They were trying to stop progress. That's what was happening. Non-aggression with Iran. Fine, Iran. We'll sign a pact of non-aggression. I'm fine with that. Okay, now they've gotten to a standstill. 4 men, 7 men. Yeah, the British have the Italians stuck there. But we definitely have Alexandria. If I remember correctly, Alexandria... I just make sure I'm not going crazy. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yep, definitely. Alexandria is in Egypt. I thought I was going crazy for 1 second there, just because it seemed to make a tick. So, I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm not sure exactly what that's about. They're making more progress. Okay, now I'm getting worried because they're about to make it into Spanish territory and the Italians don't seem to hold them back. Look at this. They've had to spread out all their men. They can't do it. It's America, really, and Britain. America and Britain are coming to free the African nation. Well, when I say free the African nations, I mean put the African nations under their rule. The same way how I freed, was it Freetown? There was some place called like Freeton or something, or Freetown. There we go, Freetown. Same way I freed Freetown. They're going to do the same thing here. Are you actually kidding me? Come on. Oh my god, now it's red. For the first time I've ever seen. It's probably just not got enough men heading in. You've got 56 regiments there. How can you not do this? Are you not learning? God, he's getting worse. They've obviously sent more men in to help, though, so it can't be helped. But yeah. Jet engines have been done. Maybe make some different planes, possibly. Let's have a quick look. So we could make some different ones. A jet strap bomber, a jet fighter. That could be really useful. So we can make the first one, but jet fighter 2 is much more difficult. Let's go for that. I'd love to get some jet fighters. That'd be awesome. Yes, looks like Italy may have just... Nope, Italy's not stopped them. I was hoping they might have just stopped them just there, but... Nope, it's not looking good. They've made it into Spanish land, and there's nothing I can't send the men down. It will just take way too long. We can do this on our own. We don't need others. Chromium and oil, that's all I need. Actually, we're importing a lot of chromium. But, you know, we only need a little bit. How's the war going up top? 88. Damn. Yeah, they pushed me back there. I'm very unhappy about this. Well, nothing I can do here. We need to push on or hold on. So either way, I'm going to have to continue this. There's not much we can do about that. Maybe I should hold on for now. Oh, no. He seemed to have turned it round. I was thinking of putting him on hold to allow the men to recover. But I think he's turned it around. But then again, it's going to start from the beginning, isn't it? It's going to take bloody ages just to go up again. They're not doing well there. Okay, they've finally done it. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Italy. That was the last piece in Nigeria till they get to my land, and they seem to have held them off. We got so much political power. So much. I'm going to have to make this. I think, you know what? Because we got to this point, I did say I like to keep things interesting, but obviously at the moment, things are just going to be a stalemate. We need someone to join us. Now, we weren't able to get them to join us. I'm just trying to think, is there anyone we could get to join us that would help fight against the British? It'd have to be someone who can declare war against the British, which there's not really many people. From Czechoslovakia. German Reich, Hungary, Japan, Siamese Empire, Turkey, Iraq, Iranian Communist Authority, both for the different Irans, okay? But yeah, we need something to come join us, but there's no one really left. Obviously in America we get someone to join us, but would they actually join? Probably not. And democracy's already making its way there. So we're definitely getting the United States places to join us. Norway? 11 to 13 regiments. Not what I had in mind. Yeah, there's no one else we can really bring in. I just want to change the ideas of a big target. Like Britain. Or Ireland. Ireland, I guess, is the only choice. Ireland has 11 to 16 men. You know what, Ireland? Go on, just because it's fun. Let's boost party popularity in Ireland. The Irish people will see the light. Of course they will. Ship designs, done. We'll try and bring the Irish in. They probably won't be much help, but you know what? We need all the help we can get right now. I need to use my political power on something, so to me that seems like the best choice. Africa's not gone well. Argentine Republic. Everyone's getting republics. Republics for you, republics for them. Republics for everyone in South America. Brought to you by America. And yeah, Japan still won't be attacked. Yeah, it's definitely a bug by the AI. It seems basically impossible to attack them. The Iranian communist regime has capitulated to the Soviets. The Soviets are doing a pretty good job here. I mean, I think we all know who's won this. The Soviets are really winning right now, if anything. What do I want next? Mechanize. I guess we go for something like this. I don't feel the need. I would rather go for one of these. Engineers. We're not really installing any of them into our men. We got the mod tanks. We've got all these. We've got that going. Not going to catch up on a lot of that stuff anyway. How about I go for heavy fighter? 26 days. It's going to keep popping up though then. Yeah, common term is pretty big. It's kind of looking like the end of the line, actually. Still no national focus. Until Japan... This is the kind of annoying thing, because if they weren't at war with Japan, they could go to war with Britain thanks to their focuses, but because the Japan war will never finish, because they won't seem to invade it, it makes it basically impossible. And it looks as though we've taken that. We actually took Amsterdam, though our men have retreated. Great. So our men retreated, they're now going to go attack The Hague, and they don't seem to be able to get it. If only I could drop my bombs. Not looking so great right now. I think we might have hit the limit of what our nation can do. Italy's left the border of Turkey. Over here it's basically just been the same for ages. Okay, I'm going to put it this way to you guys. I think maybe we faced our limit in this series. I really can't see a way for us to kind of pull out of this or pull through. It looks like it's going to take a really long and arduous war, maybe 4 or 5 years, possibly even, with the Allies just slowly beating us one at a time. Like in a very long period of time, I feel like we're going to lose. So I'm going to ask you guys, would you guys like the series to continue? Is this a series you guys have been enjoying? I have enjoyed this series up to this point, but now even I am finding this getting a little bit stale with the fact there's not really much we can do with it right now, especially with the way that I balanced it at the beginning. It looks like the Italians are pushing back in Africa. I guess if we could take the whole of Africa back, which they could do. Maybe I spoke a bit too soon. But yeah, just want to know what your guys' thoughts on the series right now. It's like, if it does get a bit too stale, would you guys rather me finish the series and start a new one? Using the things that we've learned in this series to kind of add to the next series? Or would you guys prefer me just to continue the series until we get some finale? Some way, either win or disastrous loss. What would you guys prefer to see? That's what I'd like to know from you guys. Personally, for me, I usually like the journey, so I even like it when I lose. But right now, even for me, I feel like it's getting a little bit stale, and I don't want you guys to be bored and wishing we could start a new series, and I just don't. So I'd just like to know what your guys' thoughts are at the moment. But Italy's actually making a really good push here. They've not made a good push in a long time. The Americans didn't know what hit them. They never expected the Italians to attack them. Who would have thought? Who would have thought aggressive Italians? Crazy. That wasn't actually sarcasm. I just realized the way I said that could come across as sarcasm, because usually I'm pretty sarcastic sometimes. Maybe not sure if I'm sarcastic when I record them, but usually in real life. Which is kind of dumb because I'm kind of on and off in my sarcasm in my recordings. So I think that means that people usually, when I am being sarcastic, people don't always know when I'm recording, which is obviously not great. But our men don't seem to push through. Did we lose? Where the hell have our men gone? 54 men there, yeah? Okay, yeah, I just can't see them all. Why can't... This is ridiculous. Look at this. I can only see 26. Have the other men disappeared and I don't know where they've gone? If I pull back there... 31. Where are you? Are you in them? Are you... Where... I don't understand this right now. This is weird. Now, why is there that one soldier in it, but he's not? Huh. Very, very weird. Not sure what's going on. We're still losing more men. We built one more man. There we go. That one man will save the day. Of course he will. He has to. He's the... Oh, and the British coming in with another sneak attack. Damn those British. Always coming in with their sneak attacks. Still nothing's changed over here. They still can't take damn Greece. They're making progress on this side. But that won't do much. We'll just kind of put them in more of a difficult position. They really need to beat them up this side. That's what they need to do. They have to defeat them up here. Otherwise it's going to be just... They're going to keep having the same thing happen every time. They need to push them back here and get that done. So this kind of attack zone is not attacking. So they're going to spread out all their men. If they could defeat them on this side, then they can just concentrate on southwards, which make things much easier for the Italians. Because the Italians do have a lot of men, but they don't have an infinite amount of men. They've done a pretty good job at developing, but not enough. Oh, I guess I could say the same thing for me, to be honest. Maybe I'm being a little bit mean on them. Maybe. We'll go for this one as well. Just keep going through them. And this is not going so great. Yeah, I'm just sending everyone in. Still doesn't help. 49. Nothing. Bring them over here. Rockets and stuff. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. See what happens. Huh. Well, yeah, I think we're going to end this part here then. So, for this part, like for the last few parts, really, I guess in the last few parts, things have actually happened in different ways. Maybe not lots of progress, but things have happened. This one's felt like a really just like mellow, kind of like not much is actually happening right now. There's not much I can really do about that. So I'd love to know, like I say, what you guys think about the series. What are your thoughts on the series so far? Where do you want to see the series go? I'd love to hear, and I'll take that into account. So every comment counts. You guys always know I always read every comment. But yeah, definitely a lot of mistakes been made in this series, but that's to happen because that's how you learn the game. At least that's how I learn the game. Some people said I should learn the game before I record. Now, the thing is though, sadly for me, I'm what we know as a kinesthetic learner. That means I tend to learn things only from doing, which is not good. It basically means that you learn things much slower. Not always, but you generally learn things a bit slower than other people because you have to do it by doing it. If you tell me how to do something, I'm not going to remember. I just don't learn things like that. I learn things from actually doing it, and then when I've done it, I remember it usually for a long time. So I guess I'm kind of a creature of habit when it comes to skills. Oh my god, okay, that's not looking great anymore either. Okay, yeah, we'll stop it here then for folks. I'm going to read your comments and see what you guys think. If the comments are negative about it and they would like to see the series end and us move on and use the things we've learned from here, I would love to see that. And I would love to start another series maybe in Hearts of Iron 4 or something else again, because I've still got my other Hearts of Iron 4 series, which is still pretty interesting. But this one, yeah, I'm pretty proud of what we did. You know, starting as Spain, winning the Civil War. I was quite happy just with that, especially in the first try and the first series. That was pretty fun. And going on to taking France and getting back Africa. It's too bad we couldn't redo the Spanish Empire, but we'll see. I'll see what your comments say. Maybe we still will have a chance. You never know what will happen in the war, in the Game of Thrones, the war of governments. You never know what will happen in these events. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I've been NG Paradox. Hopefully this won't be the end. Goodbye.